Salamun alaikum, and welcome to another episode of Quranology Notes, a program on the Quranology Institute's YouTube channel. Today is another exposition on Al-Baqarah, chapter 2, and this is something which I do every 4 weeks. So today I am going to speak about Adam, and you'll notice the title is rather dramatic, The Secret of Adam. So it may not be a secret to most of you, but it was a secret to me because I did not know about it. I grew up with the notion that Adam was the first prophet, as it were, and he fell down from the sky to the earth and so on. This is the mythical understanding. But as I went into the Quran, I delved deeply into the Quran, I found that this story has no basis. Rather, Adam is the prototype of the human being. The story of man is in the story of Adam. And this is something which I owe to Mr. Ghulam Ahmad Pervez, whose book on Adam was absolutely fantastic. Really, he really captured the essence of Adam, although I probably disagree on a few of his points. And one of the things I disagreed on was the actual meaning of the word Adam. According to the linguistic resources, Adam comes from the word Udmatun, which means to live amicably. And there are a few other opinions on what Adam means. But true to form, actually Quran itself gives us a hint, or several hints in this case, on the meaning of Adam. And this is something I owe to my Quran discussion partner Hind, who pointed out only possibly 2 days ago that Adam could come from the word da'im. And da'im is used in Quran in various forms. I've actually pasted a link in the information page of this video so that you can look for yourself. And Adamiyah, or the state of being Adam, is linked to Da'imiyah, or the state of perpetuation. And Quran uses this word Da'im in several ways, but I've picked two different examples so that you can check it for yourself. And both these examples are connected to a personality who is also connected to Adam, who is Isa, traditionally known as Jesus. And in chapter 3 verse 59, Allah says, Mathalu Isa kamathali Adam. So the parable of Isa is like the parable of Adam. And it continues. So it's no surprise that Isa's words would use an Adam related concept. And if you look at chapter 5 verse 117, it says, وَكُنْتَ عَلَيْهِمْ شَهِيدًا مَا دُمْتُمْ فِيهِمْ. And I am with them a witness, I am over them a witness while I am constantly with them or among them. So Jesus is using this word dumtu, or I am constantly, or I am perpetually. The next one is chapter 19 verse 31, where Isa says, وَأَوْصَانِي بِالصَّلَاةِ وَالزَّكَاةِ مَا دُمْتُ حَيًّا. And I instruct them with as-salat, the connection with Allah, with your fellow human beings, and I instruct them with the connection was zakat and growth. So Isa is instructing them with these things, ma dumtu hayya, and when I am constantly with them, I am giving them that life, because this connects back to chapter 8 verse 24, which says that the call of messenger is lima yuhyikum, which that which gives you life. So Isa is that messenger, that prototype of the messenger whose salat and zakat will bring you life, as long as he is constantly with you, ma dumtu. So as you can see, this word dum, or to be constantly with, or to perpetuate, is the root of the meaning of Adam. So Adam is the human species which seeks this perpetuation. And in that very passage, chapter 2, verse 30 to 39, Shaitan promises Adam that khulud, that quality of being eternal or perpetual, and cons him into approaching the tree. Now, you can read that passage for yourself, but you can see that this quality of perpetuation or constancy is very connected to Adam. So here you may ask, where does the alif come from? Because it's Adam, right? Now, alif in Arabic is to question something. So if you say tu'minu, you believe. Tu'minu, do you believe? You see? So Adam is one who questions this perpetuation. He constantly asks himself, how do you perpetuate the species? And this quality is in us. Allah says in chapter 7 verse 11, وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَاكُمْ, and verily we created you, ثُمَّ صَوَرْنَاكُمْ, and we perfected your shape, ثُمَّ قُلْنَا لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ, and then we said to the angels, أَسْجُدُوا لِآدَمْ, submit to Adam. فَسَجَدُوا إِلَّا إِبْلِيسِ. That bit we'll focus on another time. So you see, Adam is that quality within us which seeks the survival of the species, and that fits into the theme of Baqarah, chapter 2. Chapter 2 is about the human species seeking that perpetuation, and Allah giving them the answer. Allah is telling them, create this system of peace and the species will perpetuate. And one very powerful point before I close this video is the link between the story of Adam, chapter 2, verse 30 to 39, to the story of Israel. The story of Israel starts from verse 40, and it is so long. It is up to verse 103, 63 verses, and it explains to humankind why they fell and how they can get back on into that garden on earth. Now, very interestingly, I also found a connection using this particular word, and this word is ragada, and it appears in chapter 2, verse 35, in the story of Adam, and chapter 2, verse 58, in the story of Israel, and those are the only two places where it appears. Now, in chapter 2, verse 35, it says, وَقُلْنَا, and we said, Ya Adam, askun anta wa zawjaka al-jannah. O Adam, dwell you and your spouse in Jannah, the garden. وَكُلَا مِنْهَا رَغَدًا, and consume from it freely, حَيْثُ شِئْتُمَا, wherever you wish. وَلَا تَقْرَبَ هَذِهِ الشَّجَرَةِ, and do not approach this tree, هَذِهِ الشَّجَرَةِ. So we'll stop there because we need to focus on these particular phrases. Now look at chapter 2, verse 58, and it says, وَإِذْ قُلْنَا, and when we said, قُلْنَا is there, yeah? أَدْخُلُوا هَذِهِ الْقَرْيَةِ, and enter this city. Allah is telling the nation of Israel to enter this city. So it's something which is close to them. Right, and فَكُلُوا مِنْهَا, and consume from it. Earlier it was وَكُلَا مِنْهَا, and both of you consume. Here is فَكُلُوا مِنْهَا, so all of you consume from it. حَيْثُ شِئْتُمَا, again, wherever you wish. Ragadan, freely. So there you have the exact same phraseology from verse 35 and verse 58. It says to enter into a particular state and consume freely. And Ragadan, وَادْخُلُوا الْبَابًا سُجَّدًا, and enter into this gate in submission. So the key is submission to the system of Allah. And if you follow the system, then you will attain that freedom to consume as you wish. And also notice here, it says, هذه الشجرة, this system, or this city, if you like. It is the same word is used. هذه is used for in 58 is هذه القرية. So this system or this city. And in verse 35 it says هذه الشجرة. So these are not coincidences. Allah is telling us about the closeness of this city which you enter, as well as giving it the parable of a tree. Because what is a tree? A tree is something you plant roots, it grows and stabilizes and produces fruit. So here you can see the intimate connection between Adam and Israel. They are almost two sides of the same coin, and Allah uses these parables to show how human beings can achieve that garden on earth. So with that, I close this video. Many thanks for viewing it, and I hope you can see the secret of Adam. Adam is the first personality in Quran, and so with Adam, human beings can achieve that state of perpetuality. Thank you for viewing. Bye.